Come walk with me to Pentyre Point. I started on Polzeath Beach. At medium-low tide you can actually walk to the bottom right corner and get up the stairs, up the cliff path, take you onto the next cove. And then from the next cove you can go up the rocks and onto the coastal path. At spring low tides it is possible to walk all the way along the sand to the rocks that you'll then go up. This second bay is actually known as Baby Bay in Pentyre Glazehaven. The weather's really gorgeous and I got to see some lifeboats go off and do a training run. So around midway to Pentyre Point, there's a little beach which I usually go take a rest on. I can't remember the exact name of this, but I've always called it Cowrie Beach because there's lots of different cowries to be found just underneath the surface of the stones. And it's a rocky beach, so it has crystal clear water and has really good opportunities to skim stones. In Cornwall there are lots of kites who often like to hover above hedgerows looking out for prey. One characteristic of them is they have a really motionless head when hovering, and I was lucky enough to see one which was actually sitting surprisingly close just behind a wall and was able to get some pretty good close-up footage of it. I then went up the last bit to Pentyre Point to admire the beautiful view across the bay. Opposite Pentyre Point is Moores Rock, where you can often see puffins, particularly in kind of early spring, late March or April. Off to the left you can also see Stepper Point at the head of the Camel Estuary. After admiring the view for a bit, I took a walk along to the viewpoint to the Rumps. In my opinion, it looks a bit like a sleeping dragon going down to the sea, but it's actually a series of extinct volcanoes which give those kind of bumpy appearance. I then took the route back into Polzeath along the coastal path, the same way that I came up, enjoying the scenery. Overall, really lovely day and a well recommended walk. If you want, you can also continue on along to different bays all the way to Port Isaac, where you can then get the Greyhound bus back, or you can walk back through the fields. I would also recommend this walk, but it's a bit more demanding and does require more time. See you in the next video.